determination you wanted to go with Jesus Luzardo in Game 2?
He's just pitched so well the last month, and he had pitched prior to Ranger during the regular season. It just made the most sense to me. We'll have Ranger available out of the pen tonight. We'll have Nola available if there's an emergency. So,
next question, right here on the right-hand side, second row.
Obviously, Rob, based off of what Ranger did a few years ago, he can pitch out of that role, but what do you see? What kind of pocket would you imagine using him in this game?
Well, you know, I'm really comfortable with our leverage guys at the end, starting in the sixth inning. So it'd probably be early. Could be an extra inning game, that type of thing for tonight.
And for Nolo, just what do you see overall as kind of his role in this series?
Well, I mean, he could be length, he could be starting, because I'm not announcing a Game 3 starter until after Monday's game, just to see how it all plays out.
Okay, next question. Howard in the first row. All right.
Hey, Rob. In terms of Harrison Bader and what he's brought for this team, I know at the time of the deadline, in your mind, there was, you know, you need to see an outfielder kind of grab on the roles if you were going to give him regular time. He ultimately became, you know, essentially your day-to-day center fielder. What allowed him to do that, and what have you seen in him that's been that value add against righties and lefties?
Well, his numbers this year anyway are better, a little bit better against righties than lefties. But, you know, from day one, we knew that we were getting good defense, plus defense. And then he got hotter than a pistol there for a while. He's cooled off a little bit, but he looked pretty good in the last couple of days. So, but he's just played himself into the everyday center fielder in my mind, just because of the defense. And I trust that he's going to swing the bat. He's going to get on base, and you know, hitting him in the 8 slot today. It's more about turning the lineup over with him and Stott at the end, and then we get to Trea and Schwarber and Harper. So. Yeah, he's played great for us, and I love the energy, and I love the sort of the confidence he brings to the team.
In the back on the left.
Rob, with AutoChem, kind of two-part question. One, what do you see as a role for him? Where do you trust him right now in the field? And just overall, a guy who was an undrafted free agent, came up and really made a big impact a few different times this year. I mean, how cool is that to see for him? And now he's part of a postseason roster. Yeah,
it's a great story. You know, being undrafted, I think part of the reason he was undrafted, he had some injury issues in his draft year. But, yeah, it's a great story. He's worked hard. He can play all over the diamond, swings the bat. He's got a great approach. I see either him or Wilson probably playing left field against left-handed pitching, possibly pinch hit. Wilson's more of a pinch run type guy than Kemp is. But, yeah, I really like his ability, and I think he's got a great future.
Okay, right here in the first row.
Hi, Rob.
Hi.
So Trea Turner yesterday said he had yet to go, 100%. What gives you confidence that he can lead off today, and what have you seen from him over the last few days and in the scrimmage that makes you feel like he can not miss a beat when he's out there?
Yeah, maybe he said he didn't go 100%, but I think he thinks he can go 100%. He played 7 innings in that inter-squad game the other night, moved around well, ran balls out probably at 90%. So I think he's ready to go, and I'm glad he's ready to go. He did a great job. You know, we kept him back here when we went to L.A. and Arizona, and trainers kept telling us that we're back here, that he's doing great, he's getting better, But we got back and we saw it firsthand, and they were correct. They did a great job.
Going to go down here in the front row.
Hi, Rob. So the ball club released its postseason hype video this morning, and Zack Wheeler had an appearance at the end of it where he basically said October is why you guys do this. How much is Zack around the club right now? And if he's around a lot, how much does that help the team?
Yeah, he gives us a lot of confidence, even if he's not playing or pitching. He's here today. I can tell you that. How much he's going to be with us, I'm not 100% sure, but he wanted to be here today, and I'm glad he's here. And you know, he's just a great person to have around. You know, he just has that aura about him.
Anything else for Rob? John, Mike, in the middle.
Hi, Rob. You guys added Walker Buehler not too long ago. What has he brought to the clubhouse, not only when it comes to his success and being a competitor, but also as a guy who's been a teammate of the team you're going to face off with here?
Yeah, I think he's given some information to our pitching coaches, and he's a winner. You know, it's like having wheels around. You know, he's a winner. He has that aura about him. Yeah, we're going to use him out of the pen in this series. Whether it's for length or for one inning, that's to be seen. But yeah, he's a great teammate. He's in the middle of everything in that clubhouse, and he's a good guy to have around, and he's got a lot of talent.
Okay, second row right here.
Hey, Rob. Bader was good for you no matter where you put him in the lineup in the last 2 months. What do you like about the construction of the lineup today with him hitting eighth that makes you feel like it could be successful?
Yeah, as I said before, I like him there because I think because he can get on base in a number of different ways, he can turn that lineup over for Trea and Schwarber and Harp. And plus, we had to with all their lefties in their bullpen, we had to go right, left, all the way down, other than the Schwarber-Harper tandem. So, yeah, he gives us a lot of length in that lineup if he's swinging a bat.
Okay, John, on the left.
And what do you like about Stott in that final spot? And does that speak to the depth of this lineup? You've seen Bryson kind of turn around his swing and find his swing. What do you think about when you fill out that lineup card, having Bader and Stott there at the end?
Yeah, two guys that have potential to get on base for the guys at the top. And Stotty's been swinging the bat great. Like you said, they made that adjustment earlier in the year, and since then he's taken off, and he looks like the guy that we think he is that line drive, gap guy, occasional power, really control the strike zone, and he's done it. So hopefully he keeps doing that.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Okay.